All right, let's talk about Alex Caceres and Daniel Pineda. Beautiful fight. I mean, Alex is my man. Bruce Leroy. How can you not like Bruce Leroy? I mean, my man's deep. If you listen to his interviews, he's not the normal cat. I wouldn't say he's not weird. We'll say he's not weird, okay? But he's an interesting cat. You gotta love him. You gotta love a guy who, I mean, you look at him, you're not thinking this man is a fighter. I mean, look at Alex Pineda and you go, yeah, I don't want to mess with that guy. But you see, Alex Caceres over there, no one's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm scared of that man. But my man, he scraps. And that's the kind of fighters that you gotta root for. Fighters that, every time you see him on a card, you go, oh yeah, I want to see him fight because, he's gonna give me a show. And year in and year out, Alex Caceres has been that man just on the undercard, living it up. I want to say he's 7 in his last 8 now. I mean, just beautiful. I mean, so you got the first round starts. Alex just comes out. He's outclassing him. He's making it look good. Pineda clearly one trick pony here. His goal: get you on the ground, submit you. That's where he's at, and he's willing to pull guard to do it. Bisbing definitely did not catch on the broadcast that Pineda pulled guard, when he was things not going his way. He thought, okay, he was going for a takedown and didn't work. No, Pineda was pulling guard. He said, hey, this is where I want you at. But Bruce Leroy showed that he's got some grappling. I mean, if you watch his fights in the past, he's got some grappling. I mean, that's one of the things that he's just been really underrated at. He's not one of those guys you're just going to take down and beat up on the mat unless you have high level jiu-jitsu. And Pineda, while he may have some pretty good jiu-jitsu, wasn't enough to just dominate Alex Caceres over there. So you over here looking. The second round starts and it looks like Alex is, when you're starting the second round, you're thinking Alex is going to come over and just destroy him. End of the first round, Alex dropped him, hurt him pretty bad, and Pineda, giving him the dabs at the end of the round. It was a pretty good round for Alex there, and then Pineda comes out like a bull, starts striking with Alex, and takes him down, and it looks like he's gonna do the damn thing. He gets him in a beautiful arm bar. When I was in the Army, there was one of my best friends named Thomas. My man had arms that could bend in every which way. I mean, I would get him in the tightest arm bars during, our rolls, and he would just laugh at me. Like, I'm tapping out, anyone else in these arm bars, Thomas, I don't know. Yeah, I've seen him tap to one arm bar. It wasn't me that did it. Seen him tap to one arm bar, and since I knew him, and some people just have it. And Alex, you can tell his arm. I mean, if that was anyone else, there's a tap right now. Daniel Pineda has no shame in that. It was beautiful. Alex is just a freak. He gets out, and then that's pretty much all you wrote from there. I mean, he dominates him in the third round. I mean, kick to the body, liver shot. I mean, the hooks to the body were beautiful. You do wish Alex had a little more like finishing instinct over there. I mean, there was a few times where he would hit Daniel to the body, and Daniel would just stand straight up, hands on hips, and just wasn't moving. You can tell he's hurt. But Alex was pretty worried about coming in and getting caught. So, I mean, you're talking about, Alex needs that killer instinct. And after he calls for a title fight, which, I mean, shoot your shot, man. I mean, you're not getting it, but shoot your shot. But you got to go out and finish a guy like that. You got to at least try to finish a guy like that. Like, if Daniel Pineda doesn't get finished because he's super tough, you're blasting him and he's still making it. I mean, but there was a time in the third round where the referee had to tell him, hey, you got to move. You got to do something. You can't just be a punching bag. And, he's going for takedowns. He almost gets one. I mean, he had Alex down, and it looked like he might have, be able to pull it out and get on top. But Alex is just able to wrestle with him. You know, he's able to flow with him. So when it comes to a title fight, I mean, I love Bruce Leroy. That wasn't it. You got to show me that when you get in there with these killers, that you're able to actually do something. You know, you gotta finish when a guy looks like he's finishable. When he looks like he's got nothing left, and all that takes is a pretty good breeze to take him down, and you just back off the pedal. What are you doing?